And there is more acclaim pouring in tonight for the man who was responsible for pulling off what many said could not be done. Members of both British and Norwegian parliaments tonight say they will nominate Irish rock promoter Bob Geldof for the Nobel Peace Prize. In London and Philadelphia today, the cleanup also continued from the biggest rock event in history. Tonight, concert organizers say donations from Live Aid have topped the $70 million mark. Well, Live Aid not only focused world attention on famine, it will also go down in the pages of music history. The biggest rock and roll event since Woodstock. And in tonight's Page 2 report, Mary Rob Jackson puts the two musical milestones in perspective. Mary Rob, I know you were at Woodstock as a young whippersnapper, and you went to Live Aid on behalf of KDKA. Is there a comparison between the two?
Well, Stacey, I think the only real comparison is in the magnitude. Both concerts had their own unique character, and each was the realization of a different dream.
Woodstock, the summer of '69, 500,000 strong migrated to upstate New York. It was a call for peace and love at the time of the Vietnam War, a celebration of the counterculture. Live Aid, the summer of '85. Not since Woodstock had so many of rock and roll's royalty gathered for a concert. With a newly found social conscience, the children of the '80s, 100,000 of them, packed the urban setting of Philadelphia's JFK Stadium to end world hunger.
It definitely is the concert of the century, and since I was a little too young to be going to Woodstock, I certainly am glad to be here in Philadelphia for Live Aid.
It's better organized than Woodstock, and it's helping somebody beside yourself, so it's different.
A major difference was Live Aid's high-tech look, concerts on 2 continents linked by satellite.
The satellite feeds are going back and forth, so not only do we have to stay on our schedule, we have to stay on England's schedule as well.
London's Wembley Stadium performers were seen at JFK on gigantic TV screens, while the entire rock telethon was broadcast to over 1.5 billion viewers around the globe.
So take a look at me now. Well, it's just an empty space.
And the supersonic speeds of the Concorde made it possible for Phil Collins to make appearances on both shores. But like Woodstock, there were no real problems. People took care of each other. Even in temperatures that reached 100 degrees, medical and security personnel had little to do, as hours of music kept coming. A standing ovation for Teddy Pendergrass was a special moment, his first public appearance since a paralyzing auto accident 3 years ago. But it was the echoes of Woodstock, the music of the '60s, that generated some of the highest voltage, with reunions of Led Zeppelin and Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Live Aid and Woodstock, each a product of their time, both profound in their impact. It really doesn't matter which will be longer remembered.
She's a stairway to heaven.
In opening the Live Aid concert, Joan Baez told the crowd, "This is your Woodstock, and it's long overdue." Hopefully, it won't take another 16 years before something of this kind comes along again. Stace?
You know, whether you like rock and roll or not, it was just an exciting event, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Thanks, Mary Rob.